Alright, so a question that goes around a lot in typically the fitness community, even on YouTube, is how to gain size with calisthenics, or is it even possible? And the answer to that question is yes, it is possible. You just have to remember the key factors for building muscle: tension, volume, and load. See, people, they get the misconception that calisthenics, it's only high rep training and that the tricky stuff like muscle ups and front levers and all that stuff, when really calisthenics is as great a muscle building training parameter as well as bodybuilding in the gym. You just have to know how to do it. So for example, one of the greatest examples that you could ever actually show is the push-up and the bench press. The bench press and push-up, they're essentially the same thing. They're both horizontal pressing, activating the chest, triceps, and shoulders. Now, it's easier to build muscle with the bench press because you could increase the load more, so just add on a plate on each side, or just, yeah, pretty much that. Or I mean, also with the push-up, you can build muscle with the push-up. You just have to remember how. So you see how with the bench press you can add weight. Well, you can do the same thing with push-ups. People tend to forget that calisthenics, you can't use weights. It's like, really, dude? You can use weights. I mean, I did weighted pull-ups for 2 months, and if it weren't for that, my lats wouldn't be as big as they are now. So weighted calisthenics are awesome. So if you can do like 50 push-ups with body weight, and let's say you slap on a 45-pound plate and you can only do like 8 to 12 reps with that, that is a heavy enough load to build size, because the muscle building rep range is 8 to 12, sometimes 10 to 15. That's the basics. There's more tricky stuff like 10 sets of 3, 10 sets of 10 even, but yeah, you just have to stay in that 8 to 12 rep range. So that's for load. Volume is 4 sets till failure with a minute rest. That's enough volume to stimulate growth. And then for tension is, if you don't have the option of putting on weight, you could do plyometrics and slow reps mixed together. I've done this before. It hurts a lot, and I was sore as hell the next day. So for the push-up, you could do, this is what I tried, it hurts a lot. You do like a 3-2 clap, I'd say. So you do a 3-second eccentric, 3-second eccentric, 2-second isometric, and instead of doing like a 2-second concentric, to make it even challenging, is 1 2 3 1 2, and you explode and do a clapping push-up, back down, do a regular push-up. So that's 1, maybe 10 of those. Your chest will burn, even your triceps too. So that method, the tension's hard enough on the muscle, you can really feel it burn, and the load per se is good enough too, because the clap, especially doing clapping push-ups after slow reps is really hard to do, because there's no momentum. You're pausing, and you have to like really generate enough power and energy to push yourself off and clap. So just remember that it's not the exercise you're doing, it's how you do it. So if you want to gain size with calisthenics, follow the rules of keeping tension on the muscle, applying progressive overload, and also keeping high volume. That'll really stimulate your muscle to grow, just like how my lats did. Okay? Peace.